Hey, Cancer, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Cancer and take a look at what this full moon in the sign of Pisces that lands on September 10th, depending on your location, has in store for you. So just a friendly reminder, Cancer, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Cancer, you're showing up right away here. New moon in Cancer, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Now, you may have these placements in your chart. You could be dealing with others who have these placements in their chart, or you're just embodying the energies altogether. Now, Cancer, this full moon on the 10th of September highlights your 9th house of travel, adventure, and learning. So it's a very important time for you to step outside your comfort zone. But also, we will be in the beginning stages of Mercury retrograde in the sign of Libra. So it could affect relationships. It could be that you maybe are wanting to expand, grow in a lot of different areas of your life. So right away here, we have Cancerian energy. This is about you relaxing, taking time to maybe even plan a trip, plan a new way to learn something, taking a new course, a new workshop. Some of you, I just heard apprenticeship. So some of you could be getting a new position in a career, or you may be learning about a business idea or an offer, or you may be taking some sort of training in the month of September as well. So I like this. I feel like you will be relaxing more, even though September is a very busy type of energy in general. I'm sensing that you are open to adventure. You're open to more relaxation. Some of you may be planning trips as well in September, whether you're taking a trip in September or you are just planning. I feel like there are some very important things coming up between now and December for you, where you're figuring out how to bring more peace and more harmony to your life, to your relationships, to your career. So I like this showing up for you, Cancer. We also have Aquarian energy here. This is about you being real with the direction of your life. This is about you being real with your goals, whether they are health goals, career goals, financial goals, or being real and transparent with your friends, your close family members. Could be even therapists, coaches, mentors. Being real is going to get you further quicker is kind of what I'm sensing here. So don't be afraid to shine, Cancer. Don't be afraid to speak up for what it is that you want, because I feel like you will be heard. And maybe in the past, Cancer, you've been through situations with people, places, or things where you didn't feel heard. Maybe you felt little, or maybe you felt like you had to hide your talents, your skills, and your gifts for whatever reason here. But I'm sensing that you're stepping into this new exciting energy. It wouldn't surprise me to see a lot of wands showing up here for you, especially that Knight of Wands or even Queen of Wands, because I feel like you're quite bold and you're taking the initiative. I feel like if you're wanting to date or you're looking for love, you may be making that happen. You may be saying, hey, do you want to go on this adventure? Do you want to take this class? Do you want to take this workshop? Where even if you're female, you're stepping up and taking the lead here. If you are female or male, it doesn't matter. I feel like if this is a business idea or a contract, you're saying, how can we bring a little bit of excitement to this? How can we all learn about this? If you have a group onboarding, or if you are working in a group setting here, I feel like everybody is learning, even the top of the top and even the lowest of the low. I feel like, and again, it doesn't mean that somebody is better than another. It just means in rank. So I feel that even if you're the underdog or you're the one on top, there's always room to grow, and there's room for expansion here. Next we have, I love it, step up and lead, Capricorn energy. Yes, this is what I'm feeling here. And I usually read as we go along, so I didn't even see this one here. But you will step into some sort of leadership or power, or you may be going on a grand adventure where you decide to I don't want to say wing it, Cancer, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. You decide to wing it, but you know that you're going to learn as you go. It's almost like that tactile learning. You learn as you go. So if you're wanting to put a new business idea out there, you're saying, I know enough right now to put it out there, and I'm going to continue and gradually learn. We'll all learn. Some of you could be implementing a new process in a business. It could be implementing a new software or some sort of travel as well. You could be researching. You could be discovering. I'm just getting that research and discover type of energy here for you, where you are stepping up and you're definitely taking the lead. There's a lot of creative energy. If some of you are cooking, I just heard you could be cooking something extravagant. They're actually showing me seafood. Now, either you maybe going to some place that has seafood more often than not, or you may be learning how to cook seafood, or maybe you just had seafood, or maybe you're eating it now. Please take that as it resonates. Okay, let's dive into where your energy is at around this full moon in Pisces for you, Cancer. Let's take a look at where your energy is at. And again, we will have that Mercury in retrograde beginning stages, but I feel like you aren't letting Mercury retrograde bring you down. You know, a lot of times people plan and they say, don't do this, don't travel, don't book any contracts. You're saying, screw Mercury retrograde. I'm going to plunge through it anyway. I'm just going to kind of wing it. And that's what I'm sensing here for you. Now you have the Two of Inspiration, you have the Justice, and the Ace of Material. Beautiful. Two of Wands, Justice, and Ace of Pentacles here. So this is Two of Wands energy right away. This is about you making a decision in your business, your career, or you having a vision. Some of you are creating a vision board as well, I just heard, Cancer, or you may be looking back at a vision board that you have, or some of you may have just found a vision board that you've tucked away. But the Two of Wands is about goals, projects, your passions. It is about having more than one choice or opportunity here. And I feel like you are going to make a decision that is going to open you up to the next level. This is about you saying yes to what else is out there. And I feel like you're doing so in a relaxing, light way where, yes, you're planning your future, but at the same time, you know that you can't stay where you are at any longer. So if you are wanting to go back to school, or if you're wanting to go for this relationship, you know that change is on the horizon, and something within your soul here knows that you need to move forward and make a decision in your life, something very big. And I feel like it has to do with balancing out your life here, because the Justice card, this could be a Libran energy for you. This could be about karma. Some of you had to deal with a karmic cycle. Some of you were dealing with a court case or an issue. Could have been a divorce. It could have been anything with a legal issue here that may have stemmed up from the past. Now, for others of you, this Justice card is just about karma. What goes around comes around. And I feel like you are moving forward because you know that every day counts and today could be your last. So I feel like you're living life in a way that brings more happiness. And I still feel like you are taking your responsibility seriously. And I still feel like you are, on that right trajectory. But I'm just sensing that you're saying to yourself, why worry about what I cannot worry or what I cannot change? Why let this unnecessary anxiety get the best of me and hold me back from taking that trip or that vacation? The Justice energy is about equality. It's about truth, fairness. And I feel like if there is any imbalance in your life or in a job or in a relationship, you're really taking a look at that quite strongly with Mercury into retrograde here. And some of you, again, are dealing with a Libra, or the Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Libra. So I do feel like you're looking at and examining all of the relationships in your life. What is working? What is not? Who can I be real with? Who do I feel like I have to walk on eggshells with? How can I step up and lead and take something to the next level, or walk away from something because it's just not serving my purpose? You have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. Now this is beautiful because, Cancer, this is what I'm feeling here. You're heading towards more growth, more prosperity. This is a new beginning in the material world, whether it's a new job opportunity, it could be a new home, it could be a new solid relationship as well. This is about spiritual growth. This is good news for you. If you've been dealing with some health issues where your health has been imbalanced for quite some time, I feel like this is a brand new beginning where you may even hear some news this month about your health that brings it back into balance, back into alignment. Some of you are taking your health, I don't want to say less seriously, but you know that you're taking care of your health in a new way. You're looking at it from a new perspective. I'm almost getting like a holistic point of view, not just your health, but your life in general. Instead of kind of seeing something from A to B, one narrow line, you're taking that higher approach and you're saying, okay, how can I be free in this area? How can I live my best life? What changes do I need to make? And that's what you're doing here. Ace of Pentacles is about your money, your home, your career, your health. This is about unlimited potential in your prosperity. That's, some of you could be learning more even about the law of attraction. You could be learning about how to make money from a side project or a hobby or something that you love that brings you a lot of passion or excitement. Some of you are straddling the line here with this justice, where maybe you're doing something responsible to pay for the bills, but then over here you're doing something that brings a lot of passion and happiness to your life that at one point can completely go full board here. Now, when this Ace of Material shows up in your energy, I feel like you are letting go of anything that no longer serves you. That's what full moons are all about. Release, letting go. This is about you having a promising career. Some of you are going on a business trip, or you may be going someplace, traveling for work as well, but you're putting a little twist of adventure. Some of you could be going someplace for a workshop, and I feel like you're adding some spice to it. You're adding some fun. So even if it was a work convention, you're saying, well, I'm going to do the best with my time that I have here, and I'm going to bring some excitement. I'm going to go here and discover this and travel and eat some good foods and just live my best life. And that's what I'm seeing for you here, Cancer, which I really love. All right. Let's take a look and see what you're focusing on manifesting. King of Cups. Ooh, we have King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Knight of Wands. I knew that Knight of Wands was going to show up for you. Knight of Inspiration. You're taking action towards your passion. Now, some of you, this is a divine match, divine counterpart. I mean, I shuffled these cards really good prior, and the fact that they both came out together here, this is a match, okay? Queen of Cups. This is your energy here where you are opening up your heart to another person. Now, it may be in the emotional sense. It may be that you have balance coming back into your life after making a major decision. Now, others of you, this justice can be about a legal issue or battle between you and someone that you were committed to. But I'm sensing here that you are bringing a lot of love back into your life here. And I don't mean back in as it's been completely missing. For others of you, it could be where you are partnering up, you're collaborating, you're connecting with other businesses or other people. It doesn't just have to be in the emotional sense. But I feel like what you're doing is you're chasing your dreams, you're chasing your passions here. The Knight of Wands is very excited. He is very passionate, and adventure awaits if he's brave enough to move forward. If you're looking for love, it's certainly here. If you're looking to partner up with a new career, or if you're looking to go someplace this month or plan in September for travel, adventure, or you're learning about how to be better together than you are independently or on your own, it doesn't mean that you can't be independent in a relationship. Each and every one of us should be independent coming together. It's way better than codependency. And I feel like you are learning how to bring the excitement to the mix here. So I love this. You're definitely partnering up here. Now let's take a look, Cancer, at your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. What are your untapped gifts? Thank you, Spirit. And greatest strengths. So the untapped gifts are something that you're starting to tap into in this lifetime. Sometimes it takes an entire lifetime to fully embrace the energies of, certain gifts that we have. Now, I feel like you have embraced a lot of gifts, which you have a very, very beautiful heart, but part of your life purpose and your life theme may be about releasing, forgiveness, letting go. It can be not hanging on to bitterness or resentment or anger, Cancer, because you can have those deep, deep feels. You are that Queen or King of Cups here. So I feel like there's balance coming into your emotions, and you have a brand new beginning here, a brand new start. Now, your untapped gifts, the Magician. Yeah, this is about you creating a brand new life for yourself. In the past, you may have let people manipulate you, or you may have felt like you weren't in control, that things were maybe spiraling, maybe things were imbalanced, there was untruth going on. But the truth was, your soul knew, Cancer, your soul knew what you needed to come here to learn. And something that you are starting to really dive into is the law of attraction and being able to manifest your best life. And that's what this Magician is all about for you. The Magician is you having the tools available because you've had the experiences necessary to help you get to this point in your life. The Magician is you using those raw talents, skills, taking action, using your personal power for the good instead of self-sabotaging or instead of jeopardizing. Or they're giving me judgment. It could be judging other people or even judging yourself. This is about you putting on a show for yourself, but it's a show that brings you happiness. If you think of, the Magician, he gets up there and he puts on a show for the audience, but where everybody believes, but ultimately he's mastered the trick here. And that's what I feel like you're learning and you're doing is you're mastering how to make your world work for you at this time and how to bring in happiness and how to bring in success and how to use the gifts and the talents that you have for maybe financial gain. It could be for emotional wealth. Please take that as it resonates. Now, your greatest strength, something I really want you to tap into. We have the Five of Swords. Your greatest strength, Cancer, is to know when something is worth fighting for and when to walk away. Because the Five of Swords can be a win at all costs mentality. It can be, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to have the last word. I'm going to do what it takes to win, to climb to the top here. But I feel like you are saying, is it really important to be the winner, or is it important to go for what my morals are, what my beliefs are? Is it more important to me to be right, or is it more important for me to be happy? And I feel like you may be making a decision here on happiness versus being right, or constantly fighting for something, because what are you fighting? Maybe you are that lone survivor, Cancer. Maybe you've always had to fight for what you've wanted or what you've needed to get, but now you're looking at it and you're saying, do I really need to fight? I have what I need right in front of me. Now it's time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Now it's time to manifest the life I want and enjoy, instead of feeling like I fought my whole life to get ahead. And that's what I'm sensing for you here. And I really like this because you've grown. Your soul has definitely evolved. All right, let's take a look and get messages from your spiritual team, your ancestors, your loved ones, pets, animals who've crossed over, your guides, your angels. What messages do we have here for Cancer? So we're going to get a few messages from your spiritual team, and then we'll grab a soul truth card, question that you can really dive in and ask your higher self. So we have be proud. I love this. Yes, Cancer. We have ancestral wisdom. So ancestors are really stepping in here saying you don't have to be on that trajectory any longer. You don't have to be, do or die, survival of the fittest type of energy, where you can start to kind of relax, let down your guard, trust, open yourself up to the gifts that the universe has for you. And lastly, we have a father's love. So let's start with be proud. It says it's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, Cancer, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Yes, absolutely. I heard that either some of you were born premature, some of you may be quite small, or some of you, even if you are bigger or average size here, I feel like you may have felt small. You may have felt like you've had to hide at times, or hide your feelings or your emotions. I'm just getting here that there's no more hiding. You can play big. You can dream for what it is that you want. And some of you maybe were taught that you don't matter, or that your feelings don't matter, but this is about living large. I'm getting just this beautiful energy of living large and being able to attract and manifest beautiful changes and positivity into your life. Be proud here, because you've overcome a lot. You've been through a lot, Cancer, and you yet to have many accomplishments and many successes coming your way. I love this. Ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walk the earth many years before you, and we ask at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, Cancer, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. I just heard Great Nan. Great Nan. Now, I don't know what that means. It could be somebody may have a great Nana, or if somebody had called their grandma or their great grandma Nan, or could be a name. Please take that as it resonates. I'm not sure. Maybe Nan could mean something in a different language as well. Unfortunately, I just tune into the energy here. I can't always decipher it, but it may resonate with one of you out there. So Nan. But I feel like you are breaking some generational wounding, some trauma. You're stopping something in its tracks. And I feel like it starts with you. It starts with you is what I heard here, or ends with you. So I feel like, yes, it starts and ends, because you're breaking some sort of pattern. And that could be why this Justice card is showing up here as well. It could be a karmic cycle that you've had to kind of endure. Pay attention to the feathers. Some of you may be seeing feathers. Some of you may come across either a hawk feather, an owl feather, or an eagle feather specifically. But it could be any feather as well. Please take that as it resonates. Lastly, we have a father's love, and they're giving me a strong B. Now, there could be a B, whether it's the beginning of a first name, a middle name, or even a last name, or maybe a name that has two B's, or two initials. Could be a BB or a BB. So a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. Also, Cancer, whether you in this lifetime had a difficult relationship with your father, when we get to the other side, we remember our soul purpose, and we're able to look at the situations and say, yes, I wish I would have did that differently, but I know I learned and grew from that situation. So even if you had a tumultuous relationship, maybe some of you had the best relationship, but this message is here letting you know that your father's love is a very, very strong bond. And I feel like it's something that you can heal here in this lifetime. Some of you have lost a father or even a great grandfather here, where there is still a lot of love. You are being looked over. And I feel that maybe this father energy coming through is saying, I am proud of you. I'm proud of you for breaking these cycles. I'm proud of you for breaking the patterns here, because it ends with you. Okay, let's take a look and see what messages the soul truth really wants to ask at this time. And what I always say about these is, if you can pause the video and jot this down, maybe even ask yourself this numerous times throughout the month, especially as Mercury goes into retrograde. It can affect communication and relationships. So are you communicating your needs, Cancer? It says your needs matter. What are you needing right now that you haven't communicated? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you are fearing is not true? Today's soul action, journal these answers. What are my needs? Am I saying no and yes enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter, and do I share them with others? Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? And what do I need in order to feel safe enough to express my needs? We literally talked about this earlier. You being able to express with the world, express with coworkers, with family members, with partners, being able to be on that same page. But step outside the box here. If you've had to play it small, there's no more playing it small. Time to communicate and time to, again, live large. I'm just getting kind of, I don't want to say living on the edge, but doing something differently is going to bring about a lot more happy change. Now let's see how you've grown during this cycle, Cancer. How have you grown during this cycle? Ooh, we have a lot here. Let's see how you've grown and what action steps you can take. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands right away here. 7 of Wands is you've learned to defend yourself, to stand up for your beliefs, to be brave in the face of maybe adversity, to protect your beliefs and protect yourself, protect your heart at times, and to go the distance in a positive way. What you've unlearned is not to walk on eggshells, not to let the pressure come in from all angles, not to constantly feel like you're on guard or that you're attracting drama or people that are looking for a fight. I feel like it's still something you are mastering here, especially when it comes to someone from the past, potentially, that there could have been an ending with, or it could have been very painful for you, because the 6 of Cups is I feel like a Mercury retrograde card. Can be about a blast from the past. It could be healing, childhood wounding. It can be about suffering as well. 3 of Swords. And I feel like the 3 of Swords is saying that you're healing some issues of the past. And I feel like this is how you've grown. 7 of Wands, the beautiful energy in order for you to continue growing. Ace of Wands. And I knew that Knight of Wands and that Ace of Wands was going to show up here for you. I love this because it's clarifying. Chase those dreams, Cancer. Chase those desires, those passions. Feel that sense of inspiration burning within your soul here. Use that creative side to stay optimistic and to create change and to maybe build a career, a financial successful career here. This is about you having a new sense of purpose. If you felt burnt out, lack of energy, or like you were having a creative lull, or you just weren't on your soul's purpose, get ready because things are about to change, and I feel transpire for the better. You're healing anything from the past here. Anything that left you heartbroken, disappointed, neglected, betrayed. If it was dealing with a father energy or any childhood energy, you may be revisiting it here with Mercury going into retrograde, but I sense that it's going to help you grow stronger. It's going to help you protect yourself, but also keep that beautiful heart open, because like they say, it is better to have loved than lost than to never have loved at all. So stay open to chasing those dreams. You have a brilliant mind, and your soul knows that you came here to chase these dreams, not to settle for a life less than. Now, some of you also, you can see the succulent kind of on her hair there, or the cactus. And I feel like this is about if you've went through a dry period of your life, or if you felt like there wasn't tons of movement in a specific area that you've wanted, get ready because things are going to start to really brighten up and really grow for you. All right, Cancer. Last but not least, let's get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. What does Cancer need to know for the month of September, around the full moon? Unfinished symphony. Yeah, you will be tying up some loose ends. If there was anything that you have left untied with the 6 of emotions and that 3 of swords, I feel like you are tying up the loose ends. You're communicating your needs. You're using this retrograde period to really reevaluate, reprioritize, reorganize, and most importantly, one of my favorites, relax. All of the REs that go into retrograde here. And I feel like it's the perfect time for you to reevaluate where you want to be versus where you are heading, and doing whatever you need to do to tie up some loose ends here and march to the beat of your own drum. Create that life of either luxury or life of love or life of abundance, whatever that looks like to you, Cancer. I certainly see that taking shape, especially over the next 4 months. So I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in, and I look forward to next time. Lots of love.